إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا إنه من يهديه الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله شهادة تنجينا من عذاب النار ويدخلنا الجنة من غير سابقة عذاب ولا عقاب وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وحبيبه أشهد أنه قد بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة ومحى الغمة وجاهد في الله حق جهاده حتى أتاه اليقين فصلاة وسلاما على عبدك ونبيك محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم: والذين تبوأوا الدار والإيمان من قبلهم يحبون من هاجر إليهم ولا يجدون في صدورهم حاجة مما أوتوا ويؤثرون على أنفسهم ولو كان بهم خصاصة ومن يوق شح نفسه فأولئك هم المفلحون. ويقول الرسول عن ابن حمزة رضي الله عنه عن أبي حمزة أنس بن مالك رضي الله عنه قال خادم رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لنفسه أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. أما بعد, all praise to Allah, all praise to Allah, the one, the only, the one who should be worshipped. I bear witness that He is the creator of this universe and He is the one who should be worshipped. I bear witness that Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam is His messenger, true mercy sent to us. If you follow His path, inshallah, we'll be in Jannah. Amma ba'd. Ramadan is almost 4 days. 4 days away, out. SubhanAllah, rushes, SubhanAllah, very quickly. And the surprise part is, it will go faster. The more you go in, the more it leaves faster. Fast and fast that tomorrow we'll be celebrating Eid. SubhanAllah. And we will miss it. We will miss it if we didn't wake up and look around us. We will miss it if we don't look and Ramadan is almost 15% done. 4 days are gone. What did you do? That's the question to every one of you. SubhanAllah. Today, I should be talking about Ramadan and the beauty of Ramadan, and definitely it needs that. But today I want to take another attribute, which is called ithar. In English it's called, I look at Google, Sheikh Google, and he said altruism. Altruism. I don't know what it means. But anyway, this is the name, altruism. Okay? But anyway, if you don't understand English, I will translate it into English, inshallah. If you don't like the translation, and I don't like it, but anyway, it's not up to me. Altruism it is. But I'll use the way in the khutbah, the ithar. And I'll say what's the mean, and everyone understand it with his own language. And his own way. What is the ithar? What does it mean when I say ithar? Ithar, lughatan, huwa giving. If you give, I'll give with what you need, this is ithar. But shar'an, you give when you need it. When you give, when you need this act. As for example, you give thawb and you need it. You give food and you need it. And I'll translate inshallah later. Then, what's al-ithar? The ithar is you love everyone around you. You want to give everyone around you. You want to share the things around you. Look at Ibn Umar radiallahu anhu قال, a man of the Sahaba was given a gift, one sheep as a gift. Okay? And he's really in need of it. He's hungry. But the Sahabi said, hold a second. My neighbor needs food more than me. My other Sahabi there. Give it to him. And the man was giving, okay, give it to my friend. And when he reached there, he said that I have a friend. No, he is more in need than me. Give it back to him. And after 7 families, this sheep going through them, it came back to the first Sahabi again. Because everyone loves everyone. And he wants him to take what's better for everyone. SubhanAllah. I had a story when anyway, it's not, I don't want to get out of the story. Anyway, SubhanAllah. Al-Ithar, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us all the functionalities to give. But the hardest part is to give while you need. This is the hardest. And subhanAllah, how hard it is when you give while you need. A story that I have is the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. Who's better than the Prophet? No one alayhi salatu wasalam. At that era, they used to wear two thobes. Like this thobe, and I have another one above it. One on the skin and one above it. That's how it works on them. And the Prophet only we saw him, and there are difference. The one under and one above. And the Prophet didn't have any. He's poor. He didn't have any thobe. You have only the under one, not the above it. And the Sahaba saw that, and one of the Sahaba gave him a gift. A thobe. He gave him a thobe that the Prophet didn't need. And when he put it on, and he moved, then one of the other Sahabi came to him and said, I need the thobe. Prophet, give me the thobe. And subhanAllah, what do you think he would say, the Prophet ﷺ? I'm in need, right? No. He immediately took it off and gave it to him. And the Sahaba looked at the Sahabi and he said, how dare you? How, you know the Prophet's in need. He said, I want to die in it. But this is not, he was a Sahabi want to die, to have kafan with that thobe because the Prophet put it on. They loved him a lot. But this is not what I'm going to shahid to. The shahid is the Prophet ﷺ. He gave him the thobe even though he's in need of it. أثاره أعطاه رغم حاجته. He gave it while he wants it. Now the question comes, giving should be from the rich only, or from the poor, or from anyone? I have to tell you from anyone. I have an Egyptian example saying, أنا غنية وأحب اليتيم. I know that it's hard to translate, but anyway, I'll translate it. أنا غنية وأحب اليتيم. أنا غني وأحب اليتيم. I'm rich and I love everyone giving me a gift. That's how it works. I'm rich, but I love gifts. Anyone don't you like gifts? If I give everyone gifts, everyone's happy. But imagine that you give it while you need it. It's hard. It's hard. That's how it works. And ithar in our lives hit us in a way that now, especially with the pandemic around us, imagine everyone wants to come to Jum'ah prayer, everyone to come to Tarawih, every one of us want to show that he loves Allah. I'll tell you another thing that with ithar, that you came one day and you know your brother cannot come because there is no space. Brother, come. Go to the mosque, pray today because I know you love it, and I'll pray with go home today. I have a reservation for you. Under my name. Go and say my name and you go in. You take more ithar. I love to go. I love to give the adhan every day. By the way, I love it. When I was young, your age, I was rushing every day to do the adhan. And now I'm one of the people here. But still I ask everyone to give it. Why? I know I love it. I want to give it. But I want everyone to enjoy it. Even though I'm the one who are the worst sinner of you. The worst sinner I am. But still, I love to give ithar everyone. Let's go. I wish that you can give the khutbah next time. I'm looking at you. I want everyone, every youth here. We don't have kids in Islam. Again, I always repeat that part. We don't have kids in Islam. 9 years old, the Sahabi, Abdullah ibn Abbas gave a whole hadith. Ya ghulam inni u'allimuka kalimat. At 17 years old, Usama ibn Zayd was leading an army of 30,000 soldiers. We don't have kids. We have youth and we have adults. That's how it works. The problem here that we treat our youth until they are 21 as kids. What are we training them? To be weak? No, I don't like that. Train them as men. Train them as irresponsible. That's how it works and how we can progress in life. But anyway, this is not our khutbah today. The giving, the dalil of ithar, one, it makes your iman better because you give. Another story, I love stories. If you know me, I love stories. A man, a rich man, a billionaire, who likes it, he doesn't care about money, and he is so depressed. And his friend tells him, okay, you want to help us? What do you want? $1 million? Take it. 2 million? I don't care. No. I'll take the 2 million. But you have to give yourself the gift. What's the gift? A wheelchair for kids. At that time, the Bosnian War, and the kids are killed and handicapped and. I said, okay, no problem. He got in his jet and he went there and he's happy. Okay, no problem. He gave me 100 wheelchairs. He doesn't care. He's rich. But his friend told him, you have to give it yourself. And he gave the wheelchair to a boy. And when he put it on it, the boy hold him. And the man gave it to him and he's leaving. He doesn't care again. He's rich. And he hold him. And the man looked at this kid and he said, what do you want? He said, can you give me a minute? What? What do you want? I want to engrave your picture in my head. So that when I reach Allah, when I meet Allah, I'll tell him that you gave me the share. And for the first time, the man was happy. For the first time, the happiness came to his heart. Because really, he knew the heart is, the idea is giving, not taking. He's rich, yes. But the giving, imagine now that you give, and that's only what you have. It will be harder and more purifying the heart. That's what I think. And that's what itar is. It brings barakah to your life because you're giving and you need to give. It brings rahmah, mercy, because you know how it works. In our life now and era, imagine that I want to come again to the mosque and they want to do it and they want to attend the Khatul Tarawih, but because I have itar, I want to give my friend, my brother, come and pray. Pray a Jummah, pray a Tarawih. Hey, come with me. I'm far away, I'll come by and pick you up. May Allah remove this pandemic away. But subhanAllah, with that all being said, I almost like the rewards. Like NBA, like Fortnite. You need rewards. What is the rewards? This is the second part of the khutbah. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لكم فاستغفروه يا فوز المستغفرين. اللهم اغفر إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. أما بعد, rewards. I love rewards. Don't you? Everyone loves rewards. Even in our phones, we love to talk every time, text every time, even in the khutbah time. Subhanallah, which is really sometimes I look at the youth and say, oh, what are you doing? Leave the phone away. Wallahi, we'll die. I always say that. We'll die and these things will stay. Someone else will take it. Don't worry about it. Wallahi, don't worry, throw it away. At least in the khutbah time. But anyway, the reward. This is a side thing. A reward. What's the reward? The reward is definitely I cannot give you a reward from myself. I don't have it. But the Prophet will give you the reward. Alayhi salatu wassalam. The reward is a story. Our mother Aisha one day was sitting at home and a poor lady came in with her two daughters. And subhanallah, the Prophet didn't have anything. And Sayyidah Aisha, she has only dates. She gave her 3 dates. Take 3 dates. And the woman, what did she do? She opened the first date and gave it to her daughter. Opened the second one and gave it to her other daughter. And took the third one for herself. And took it and opened it. And when she wanted to eat it, she saw the daughters looking at her. They love the dates. They love the dates. Because they are poor, they don't have anything. And the mother, what did she do? She cracked the two, opened the date to 2, and gave every one of them 1/2. And she didn't eat anything. And the Prophet's house didn't have anything more. Nothing to give. More than that. And she left. Where is the gift? Coming, don't worry, it's coming. It's coming in the next part. Because this is not a gift. This is a story, what I said. Now the gift comes, the Prophet came and asked our mother Aisha, did anything happen today? And the Prophet, mother Aisha said yes, and she told him the story. And the Prophet, now the reward comes in. The reward said, the Prophet said, إِنَّ اللَّهَ قَدْ أَوْجَبَ لَهَا الْجَنَّةِ أَوْ أَعْتَقَ بِهَا مِنَ النَّارِ. Allah granted her Jannah. Allah granted her Jannah for a half a date. For a half a date. Allah granted the mother Jannah because half a date. How your father is doing to you. What is your father giving you? And mother, what did they give you in their life? They are giving you more. What did you give back to them? A thank you even. They are not waiting for it, but they want it from you. Say thank you. They give you a lot, your parents, but really what they need is a dua from you in the salah. I'm making a dua when you prostrate to Allah, do dua. Subhan ya Rabbi ighfir li wa liwalidayya wa ashabi khayr. Rabbi ighfir lil muslimin ajma'in. Do dua to them. The iftar is an attribute that everyone wants to have, and every one of us has to acquire. Ramadan is coming and leaving, and what's changing our hearts is the most important. If this is not changed to the better, then you lost. If this is not changed to make difference in life, you're lost. We don't want to be lost. We don't want to be winners. May Allah make us from the people who hear and adhere. Remember, the pandemic is hitting us badly. Remember that we may be closed next week. We don't know. We don't know. We're following the news like you. Follow us, check on us. Make sure that you pray that these mosques are open for us to stay in, even 1/3 of us or 1/4 of us. Don't say, if I'm not coming, I don't want anyone to come. I heard that outside there and inside here. If I'm not coming, I want this mosque to be closed. This is not the khuluq of ithar. No, if I'm not coming, I want everyone else. Finishing with a story came to me now. Sayyidina Umar radiallahu anhu arda said, if in the hereafter someone will say, everyone in Jannah except one, I'm scared that it can be Umar. Imagine Umar. And if everyone is going to hellfire except one, I hoped that I will be the one who is going to Jannah. اللهم اجعلنا من أهل الجنة يا رب العالمين. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت. اللهم اجمعنا ولا تفرقنا. اللهم كما بلغتنا رمضان أقدرنا على صيامه وقيامه وتقبله منا وبارك لنا فيه. اللهم بارك لنا في رمضان. اللهم بارك لنا في رمضان. اللهم بارك لنا في رمضان. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين وقوموا إلى صلاة